We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
A change of scenery might be just what Glasnow needed. Started his career with the Pirates. Never been a question about the stuff. Big-time arm. 95 to 97 mile an hour fastball. Good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Settling in now, Austin Hayes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
7 o'clock.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Hit down the third baseline. Now another 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a good throw gets him one gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
1-1 to count. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. 0-0. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Asher Wojciechowski will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So stepping in, Brandon Lau. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's out.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. In now, Austin Meadows. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .375 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
Ball. Down.
One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Hunter Renfroe leads the yard with a solo shot as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In now, Jose Martinez.
The designated hitter.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ji-Man Choi stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Choi, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
3 ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Up next for the Rays, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. So Tugo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Adames stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag gets one, and he's safe. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. High in the air out to center field. Hayes on the run for it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. So striding forward now, Brandon Lau. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 0-2 delivery.
Nope, outside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays second baseman at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
3-2 full count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Line toward the gap in left center. Mullins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Batting it.
First pitch on its way. Ramon Urias comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Liner towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Cedric Mullins. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Hit sharply on the ground, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Santander waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Into the box now, Yoshi Tsutsugo, a base hit in his first trip.
Tsutsugo.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mullins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles,
Anthony Santander will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And here's Renato Nunez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on the show right after this. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
At the plate, Willie Adames. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Dean Kremer answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here now is Mike Zunino. This is in the air to left field. Mullins is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Lau, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0. To 1-2 now. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows.
Right fielder, Austin.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe. He singled his last time up. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Santander waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Rays 7 and the Orioles nothing. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman,
Rio Ruiz is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Swung on and chopped down the line at first. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. In now for the O's, Pat Valaika. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's a game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles lead 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Ji-Man Choi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Pitch on the way. And there's a base hit on the line.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. From the stretch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. At the plate, Ramon Urias comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Way late on the fastball for strike 1, and he fouls this one off. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Full set, here it comes. Anthony Santander is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Orioles. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First offering on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in, Austin Meadows.
Right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Dylan Tate gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Hunter Renfroe. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Santander. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's 1-2.
I got the count.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Line towards center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Orioles nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Yandy Diaz is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 2.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Meadows in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Rio Ruiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. And he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 9-0. Now in the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. High in the air out to center field. Hayes on the run for it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the 1st out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Adames. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on 3rd. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the Orioles nothing. Striding in once again, Pat Valaika. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in now, Chance Sisco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Glasnow is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now batting, Austin Meadows. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Cedric Mullins starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Colin Poche takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now pitching for the Rays.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Diaz is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Renato Nunez is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Fouled off. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Tampa Bay get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tyler Glasnow is the winning pitcher of record. Asher Wojciechowski worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.